Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm stepping into the fascinating topic of Nalanda University. Over 1500 years ago, in the heart of India, a university like no other existed, where knowledge knew no boundaries and scholars from across Asia came to learn, debate, and shape the future. The world's first residential university, a beacon of ancient wisdom and a symbol of learning that continues to inspire the world today. From its legendary libraries and grand monasteries to its recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Nalanda University has always stood for one thing: the power of knowledge to change the lives. And even today, Nalanda University rises again, not just as a university, but as a global center of research, sustainability, and intercultural dialogue, blending the wisdom of the past with the challenges of the future. Imagine a place where some of the brightest minds of the ancient world once came together to study, debate, and shape the future of humanity. A university that welcomed scholars from China, Korea, Japan, and beyond centuries before the concept of global education even existed. Welcome to Nalanda University's world's first residential university, a symbol of timeless wisdom. From the ancient ruins that earned UNESCO World Heritage recognition to the modern campus being at Rajgir, Nalanda bridges the past, present, and the future. Here, ancient knowledge meets modern innovation, diversity sparks new ideas, and education becomes a force for global harmony and progress. Basically, this university is located in the heart of Bihar, India. Nalanda University stands as one of humanity's greatest intellectual achievements, a radiant symbol of how knowledge can transcend borders, centuries, and civilization. It was founded in the 5th century CE during the Gupta Empire and widely attributed to the visionary ruler Kumaragupta I. Nalanda was not merely a university, it was the world's first great residential center of higher learning. At a time when much of the world was still defining formal education, Nalanda had already perfected it. A global campus before the modern world, Nalanda attracted over 10,000 students and scholars from across China, Korea, Tibet, Sri Lanka, and other parts of Southeast Asia and Central Asia. It was a place where ideas flowed freely, languages intertwined, and cultures met in harmony. Admission was famously rigorous, ensuring that excellence remained its defining standard. Where wisdom met innovation, the university offered advanced studies in philosophy and Buddhism, mathematics and astronomy, medicine and surgery, logic, linguistics and literature, political science and economics. It had a vast library, legendary in scale, were said to contain hundreds of thousands of manuscripts, earning Nalanda the reputation of being an ocean of knowledge. A spirit that still inspires the world. Nalanda's greatness was not just in what it taught, but how it taught through debate, dialogue, and deep contemplation. This spirit of intellectual openness and mutual respect made Nalanda a model for modern universities worldwide. Ancient roots, modern relevance. Today, Nalanda University stands revived as a symbol of India's enduring commitment to learning, peace, and global cooperation. It reminds us that education is most powerful when it nurtures wisdom, compassion, and universal understanding. Lananda is not just history, it is a message. A message that knowledge unites humanity, that learning shapes the civilization, and that true greatness is timeless. The glorious ancient Nalanda of 5th century CE, it was one of the world's first residential university. When much of the world was still discovering organized education, Nalanda had already emerged as a monumental center of learning, an institution that redefined what a university could be. Located at present in Bihar, India, Nalanda was among the world's earliest residential universities, where education was not confined to classrooms but lived, debated, and experienced every day. Students and teachers shared a vibrant academic ecosystem and nurtured curiosity, discipline, and intellectual freedom. It was a city of scholars. At its peak, Nalanda hosted over 10,000 students and 2,000 teachers at that time, an astonishing achievement for the ancient world. Entry into the Nalanda was highly selective, ensuring that only the most dedicated minds joined its hall, making excellence its natural culture. It was a magnet for the world. Nalanda's reputation crossed oceans and mountains. Scholars arrived from China, Korea, Japan, Tibet, Sri Lanka, and Central Asia, turning the university into a truly global knowledge hub. Centuries before the modern idea of international education, it stood as living proof that learning knows no borders. Where wisdom shaped the civilization, Nalanda offered advanced studies in philosophy, science, medicine, mathematics, logic, and languages. Through dialogue and debate, it cultivated not just scholars but thinkers, leaders, and visionaries who carried Nalanda's wisdom back to their homelands, shaping cultures and civilization across Asia. A legacy that still inspires. The greatness of Nalanda lies not only in its scale but in its spirit, one of intellectual openness, cultural harmony, and relentless pursuit of truth. Even today, Nalanda stands as a powerful reminder that knowledge, when shared freely and respectfully, has the power to unite the complete world. Why Nalanda was unique? Centuries before the modern world imagined structured higher education, Nalanda University stood as a shining example of intellectual brilliance, fairness, and innovation. Its uniqueness lay not just in what it taught, but in the values it championed: merit-based admission, excellence above all. Nalanda followed a strict merit-based admission system where students were selected through rigorous entrance examinations and scholarly evaluation. Birth, wealth, or status held no advantage, only intellectual ability and dedication to learning mattered. This commitment to merit made Nalanda a sanctuary for the brightest minds of the ancient world. Dharmaganga, ocean of knowledge. At the heart of Nalanda stood its legendary library complex, Dharmaganga, comprising three grand libraries. These repositories housed vast collections of manuscripts on science, philosophy, medicine, and the arts, so extensive where they symbolized humanity's collective wisdom, earning Nalanda its reputation as a treasure house of knowledge. A multidisciplinary powerhouse, Nalanda embraced a truly multidisciplinary approach to the education. Students engaged deeply with the philosophy, exploring profound questions of life and ethics, medicine, advancing healing and human well-being, astronomy, studying the cosmos with precision and curiosity, logic, sharpening, reasoning, and debate. This holistic model ensured learners develop both intellectual depth and practical wisdom, a vision modern universities still strive to achieve. A legacy beyond the time, the Nalanda's greatness lies in its progressive ideals, meritocracy, open inquiry, and interdisciplinary learning. These principles made it not just a center of education but a global movement of thought that influenced civilizations far beyond India. Nalanda was not simply ahead of its time, it helped define the time itself in the history of learning. Its legacy continues to inspire the world, reminding us that when knowledge is guided by fairness, curiosity, and vision, it becomes truly eternal. UNESCO World Heritage recognition to Nalanda. In 2016, the ruins of Nalanda Mahavira received one of the world's highest cultural honors, being declared as UNESCO World Heritage Site. This recognition did more than preserve ancient bricks and pathways. It affirmed Nalanda's place as a shared heritage of all humanity. UNESCO recognized Nalanda for its outstanding universal value, acknowledging its unparalleled contribution to global education, intellectual exchange, and human progress. Centuries ago, Nalanda stood as a beacon of learning, where ideas crossed borders freely, shaping civilizations far beyond the Indian subcontinent. A living memory of ancient wisdom, the preserved ruins, monasteries, temples, classrooms, and meditation halls tells the story of a university that once pulsed with debate, discovery, and deep contemplation. Walking through Nalanda today is like stepping into a time when knowledge was sacred and learning was a way of life. Preserving humanity's intellectual heritage, Nalanda's UNESCO recognition ensures the protection of a legacy that belongs not just to India but to the world. It safeguards the memory of an institution that championed merit, dialogue, tolerance, and multidisciplinary learning, values that remain essential in today's global society, a bridge between the past and the future. By honoring Nalanda, UNESCO has helped reconnect modern generations with an ancient vision of education rooted in wisdom, ethics, and universal understanding. Nalanda remains that about the pursuit of knowledge is timeless and that ideas born centuries ago can still guide humanity forward. Nalanda is no longer only a chapter in history, it is a global symbol of what education can achieve at its best. Preserved, celebrated, and shared with the world, its legacy continues to inspire minds across nations and generations. Now, I will make you go through the fact about the revival of Nalanda University, reawakening a global legacy. In 2010, the government of India took a historic step by re-establishing Nalanda University through a special act of parliament, reviving one of the world's most celebrated centers of learning and reconnecting the modern world with an ancient intellectual legacy, a national vision with global support. The revival of Nalanda was not a solitary effort. It received strong support from East Asia Summit countries, reflecting Nalanda's historical role as a bridge between civilizations. Nations across Asia came together in shared recognition that Nalanda's legacy belongs to the world, not just to one country. A university for the world, the renewed Nalanda University was envisioned as a truly global center for learning and research, one that draws inspiration from its ancient roots while addressing contemporary global challenges. Its mission reflects the same spirit that once attracted scholars from across Asia, openness, excellence, and cross-cultural dialogue. Modern Nalanda seeks to combine timeless knowledge traditions with cutting-edge research in areas such as sustainable development, peace studies, environmental studies, and international relations. It stands as a symbol of how ancient wisdom can guide modern solutions. The revival of Nalanda is more than institutional reconstruction, it is the revival of an idea. that education should unite humanity, encourage thoughtful debate, and serve the greater good. In an interconnected world, Nalanda once again aspires to shape global thinkers, ethical leaders, and compassionate innovators. A promise that knowledge, when shared across cultures and generations, can illuminate the path towards a more peaceful and enlightened world. This slide states about international collaboration, and here Nalanda as a symbol of Asian academic partnership. Nalanda University stands today as a powerful example of how education can unite nations. True to its ancient spirit, modern Nalanda is being shaped through international collaboration, bringing together countries such as Japan, China, Australia, and other partners who shares a common belief in the transformative power of knowledge. The involvement of multiple nations reflects Nalanda's historic role as a meeting ground for cultures and ideas. Centuries ago, scholars traveled from across Asia to study at Nalanda. Today, that tradition continues through collective global stewardship of its revival. Nalanda's International Governing Board embodies academic diplomacy at its finest, comprising distinguished scholars, leaders, and policymakers from different countries. The board ensures that Nalanda operates with global standards, intellectual independence, and shared responsibility. This structure reinforces trust, transparency, and international credibility. Nalanda is more than an institution, it's a symbol of Asian academic partnership. By fostering collaboration in the research, faculty exchange, and student mobility, it strengthens cultural understanding and builds lasting intellectual bridges across the region and beyond. Through international cooperation, Nalanda demonstrates that learning can transcend political boundaries and historical divisions. It carries forward a timeless message. When nations learn together, they grow together. Nalanda stands as a global classroom where Asia's shared heritage fuels a collective future. Now, I will uh, share the details about the modern campus which have been built at Rajgir, where ancient wisdom meets sustainable future. Set amid the serene hills of Rajgir, Bihar, the modern campus of Nalanda University is a living expression of harmony between nature, knowledge, and heritage. Designed with deep respect for its ancient predecessor, the campus reflects the timeless values that once made Nalanda a global center of learning. Eco-friendly and sustainable architecture, the Rajgir campus embraces environmentally responsible design using energy-efficient systems, natural ventilation, water conservation techniques, and sustainable materials. Every structure is thoughtfully planned to minimize environmental impact, demonstrating that great institutions lead not only in knowledge but also in the care for the planet. The architectural philosophy draws inspiration from the original Nalanda Mahavira, open courtyards, symmetry, and contemplative spaces that encourage reflection and dialogue. This design continuity bridges centuries, allowing ancient wisdom to shape modern academic life. Surrounded by greenery and historic landscapes, the campus promotes environmental harmony as a way of life. Students and scholars learns about not just about the books and classrooms, but from the natural world around them, reinforcing values of balance, mindfulness, and sustainability. The modern Nalanda campus stands as a model for future universities worldwide, proof that innovation does not require abandoning tradition and progress does not need to come at nature's expense. A vision where ancient knowledge guides modern sustainability and education grows in harmony with the earth. Schools and academic programs educating minds, shaping the world. Nalanda University's academic programs reflect a rare and powerful blend of ancient wisdom and contemporary global thought, rooted in its historic legacy yet firmly oriented towards the future. Nalanda offers education that nurtures insights, ethics, and global responsibility. At the heart of Nalanda lies its spiritual and philosophical heritage. These programs explore Buddhist thought alongside global philosophical and religious traditions, fostering interfaith dialogue, critical thinking, and inner awareness. Students gain not only the knowledge but wisdom, learning to understand humanity through compassion, reason, and reflection. Nalanda's historical studies programs encourage deep engagement with the past to better understand the present. By examining civilizations, cultures, and ideas across time and regions, students develop a global historical perspective that sharpens analysis and informs responsible leadership. Inspired by Nalanda's commitment to harmony with the natural world, these programs focus on sustainability, climate awareness, and environmental ethics. Students are trained to address real world ecological challenges with scientific insights and moral responsibility, preparing them to protect the planet for future generations. In a world of complex global challenges, Nalanda's programs in international relations and peace studies stand as a beacon of hope. Through its schools and programs, Nalanda continues its timeless mission, shaping thoughtful individuals who can lead with wisdom, compassion, and global vision. Focus on sustainability and peace. Nalanda University stands at intersection of ancient wisdom and modern responsibility, embracing a mission that speaks directly to the most urgent needs of our time: sustainability, dialogue, and peace. Nalanda places strong emphasis on climate change and environmental research, recognizing that well-being of humanity is inseparable from the health of the planet. Through interdisciplinary study and research, the university equips scholars to develop thoughtful, science-based solutions rooted in ethical awareness and long-term sustainability. True to its historic legacy, Nalanda fosters dialogue among civilization. It provides a neutral and inclusive space where cultures, philosophies, and perspectives meet, not to compete, but to learn from one another. This exchange nurtures mutual respect and deepens global understanding in an increasingly interconnected world. Nalanda believes that lasting peace begins with education. By encouraging critical inquiry, empathy, and informed dialogue, the university promotes peace not as an abstract ideal but as a practical outcome of shared knowledge and mutual understanding. In a time marked by environmental uncertainty and global tensions, Nalanda offers a guiding light, demonstrating that knowledge, when combined with wisdom and compassion, can heal divisions and inspire collective action. A place where learning serves humanity, bridges cultures, and lights the path towards global harmony. Why Nalanda University matters today? It's a living bridge between the past and the future. In a rapidly changing world, Nalanda University stands as a powerful reminder that true progress is rooted in wisdom. Its revival is not just an academic initiative, it is the reawakening of India's historic leadership in global knowledge and learning. For centuries, Nalanda symbolized India's role as a guiding light of education and intellectual exchange. Today, its renewed presence reaffirms that legacy, showcasing India's ability to lead the world through ideas, scholarship, and ethical thought rather than power alone. Nalanda once welcomed scholars from across Asia. Now it again fosters global academic exchange through international students, faculty, and partnerships. It serves as a meeting ground where diverse perspectives converge, encouraging collaboration that transcends national and cultural boundaries. What truly sets Nalanda apart is its ability to connect timeless wisdom with contemporary issues, whether climate change, peace building, sustainable development, or global governance. Ancient insights in philosophy, ethics, and coexistence inform modern research and policy, offering holistic solutions to complex global problems. Nalanda matters today because it offers something the modern world urgently needs: education with depth, meaning, and moral clarity. It reminds us that knowledge is most powerful when it serves humanity and helps build a more just, peaceful, and sustainable future. Nalanda as a soft power of India, knowledge that connects the world. Beyond its historic significance, Nalanda University today serves as one of India's most powerful tools of soft power, a beacon of culture, education, and global cooperation. Through its legacy and modern revival, Nalanda strengthens India's ability to connect with the world on the highest intellectual and ethical levels. Nalanda acts as a bridge between nations, fostering mutual understanding and cultural exchange. By welcoming scholars, students, and faculty from across Asia and beyond, it promotes dialogue that goes beyond politics, building enduring relationships through shared learning and respect. Revived as a modern center for higher learning, Nalanda elevates India's reputation in global academia. It demonstrates that India is not only a center of rich heritage but also a leader in contemporary scholarship, innovation, and research, inspiring confidence and admiration worldwide. Nalanda embodies the timeless Indian value of inclusive and open education. Merit, curiosity, and dialogue define its culture, welcoming minds from all backgrounds, nations, and beliefs. This openness reinforces India's image as a nation that thrives on knowledge sharing and intellectual pluralism. Through Nalanda, India shows the world that education and culture are powerful instruments of peace and cooperation. It reflects a vision where ancient wisdom meets modern global challenges, creating lasting impact for humanity. A living symbol of dialogue, inclusivity, and cultural strength, it inspires learning and collaboration across the nations. Student life and global diversity, a world of learning at Nalanda. At Nalanda University, students' life is a vibrant tapestry of cultures, ideas, and discovery. Drawing inspiration from its historic legacy, the modern campus fosters a community where learning transcends borders and disciplines. Students from across the world, the Nalanda's student body reflects its global vision, welcoming scholars from multiple countries across Asia, Europe, Africa, and beyond. This rich diversity cultivates cross-cultural understanding, lifelong friendships, and a truly international perspective, preparing students to thrive in a globally connected world. Life at Nalanda goes beyond classrooms. Its residential campus encourages continuous engagement through discussions, debates, and collaborative projects. This immersive environment nurtures both intellectual curiosity and personal growth, echoing the spirit of the ancient Nalanda, where learning was a way of life. Nalanda promotes a culture of interdisciplinary research, encouraging students to explore connections between philosophy, history, environmental studies, peace building, and international relations. By blending multiple fields of knowledge, students develop holistic thinking and innovative solutions for modern challenges. At Nalanda, students experience the rare opportunity to learn, live, and grow in a community united by curiosity and wisdom. Here, education is not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about shaping global citizens who can lead with insight, compassion, and creativity. Nalanda University is where the world meets to learn, debate, and innovate, a place where diversity fuels ideas, collaboration sparks discovery, and the next generation of thinkers is inspired to make a difference. Architectural highlights where heritage meets sustainability. The modern Nalanda University campus at Rajgir is not just a place of learning, it is a living tribute to history, nature, and innovation. Its architecture reflects the grandeur of the ancient Nalanda Mahavira while embracing modern principles of sustainability and harmony with the environment. The campus buildings draw inspiration from the original Nalanda ruins with elegant red brick structures, open courtyards, and thoughtfully designed spaces that evoke the grandeur of the 5th century university. This architectural homage connects students to a millennium old tradition of learning and contemplation. Water bodies and landscapes interwoven with serene water bodies, gardens, and green open spaces, the campus promotes calm, focus, and reflection. These natural features not only enhance beauty but also provide a healthy, sustainable ecosystem for students, faculty, and local wildlife. Every aspect of the campus, from energy efficient designs to eco conscious construction and waste management, follows modern sustainable planning principles. Nalanda exemplifies how heritage, innovation, and environmental responsibility can coexist, setting a benchmark for 21st century academic spaces. Beyond functionality, the campus architecture fosters creativity, dialogue, and intellectual curiosity. Students and scholars move through spaces designed to encourage collaboration, reflection, and connection with the nature, echoing the philosophy of holistic education that Nalanda has championed for the centuries. Nalanda's campus is more than bricks and mortar, it is a celebration of heritage, sustainability, and the pursuit of knowledge. Challenges and future vision shaping the next era of Nalanda University. It stands at the crossroads of ancient heritage and modern aspiration, embracing both the challenges and opportunities of becoming a world class center of learning. Its journey forward reflects ambition, vision, and a commitment to global excellence. Nalanda is strengthening the ties with leading universities, research institutions, and scholars worldwide. By fostering cross-border academic partnerships, the university ensures that knowledge flows freely, perspectives are enriched, and solutions to global challenges are developed collaboratively. Looking ahead, Nalanda aspires to emerge as a premier research hub advancing studies in climate science, peace and conflict resolution, sustainable development, history, philosophy, and more. By combining rigorous scholarship with ethical inquiry, it seeks to generate knowledge that transforms societies and shapes the future. Blending tradition with innovation, Nalanda's unique strength lies in its ability to honor its ancient roots while embracing innovation. Ancient wisdom in philosophy, ethics, and learning methods inspires modern curriculum, research, and campus life. This fusion ensures that students are not only academically skilled but also morally grounded and globally aware. The challenges ahead are immense, but so is the opportunity to redefine what a university can achieve in the 21st century, bridging cultures, disciplines, and continents while staying true to its timeless mission of knowledge, dialogue, and enlightenment. Nalanda's future is a beacon of global learning, innovation, and wisdom, a university where the lessons of the past guide the breakthroughs of tomorrow, inspiring generations to think, create, and lead with the purpose. Nalanda, the past, present, and future. From its ancient glory in the 5th century CE to its modern revival in the 21st century, Nalanda University stands as a timeless beacon of knowledge, wisdom, and global learning. Its story is one of vision, excellence, and the enduring power of ideas that transcend generations. Nalanda has always welcomed curious minds from across continents, ancient scholars from China, Korea, Japan, and beyond walked its halls centuries ago, and today students and researchers from around the world continues that legacy. It remains as a symbol of intellectual openness, intercultural dialogue, and transformative education. UNESCO recognition strengthens its legacy. The recognition of the Nalanda Mahavira ruins as a UNESCO World Heritage Site highlights its outstanding universal value, preserving not just bricks and manuscripts, but a heritage of learning that belongs to all humanity. This acknowledgement reinforces Nalanda's place on the global stage, inspiring generations to explore, innovate, and collaborate. A living bridge between past and the future. Today's Nalanda blends ancient wisdom with modern innovation, sustainability, and global research initiative. It demonstrates that true education is timeless, boundaryless, and transformative, guiding humanity towards a future of knowledge, harmony, and peace. Nalanda is more than a university, it is a legacy of learning, global inspiration, and a vision from the future. From the ancient halls of scholarship to the modern campus at Rajgir, its sign continues to shine as a lighthouse of knowledge for the world. So with these words, I would like to end this video and thank you everyone for being with me. I hope you will like this video and you will uh, come up with the feedback. So please mention your feedback in the comment section and it would be great if you can like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.